Oh boy. Guys, what's up? Again, Brad here with another episode of the Bro Zone Layer. How have you guys been? It's clearly been a minute, been a few weeks. What's been going on, Brad? Well, like I said in the last video, I did not think that these were needed for the time being. I felt as though that the messages and things that I was pushing were heard. People were good. Moving on. New year, new you, or whatever they say. But I need to go ahead and come back and say some shit. So first things first, Mom, you might want to just go ahead and not watch this one, because I'm definitely gonna cuss a lot, like a lot, out of passion, not out of necessity, of course. Number two, let me preference this video by one, asking you all to listen before you start thinking, because I know a lot of you will jump to the gun about a lot of stuff. A lot of you won't. Thank you for those. Let me preference saying, I do not care how you live your life. I do not care what you do with your life. As long as you stay a decent person, then whatever. Okay? As long as you're not out here doing something illegal, doing something wrong, you're being a decent person, cool. I could give a shit about what you listen to, what you wear, anything like that. Okay? Now, that being said, millennials and Gen X and stuff, and no, I'm not gonna group it in that. There are young, and there are even my age type of people that have been jumping on board. Some would say it's cancel culture. Some would say it's feminist. Some would say it would be just open mind people, left, right. I don't care. I don't care where you sit. I really do not care. I am not specifying a group. I'm not saying anything. I'm saying people that live in a closed-minded fashion. Okay? I have recently commented on someone's picture that it was a picture of men in short skirts. They want to normalize men wearing short skirts. Okay. I hear you. Now, I decided, because it's me, to comment simply. First comment that, well, I just wouldn't be able to conceal what the good Lord gave me if I wore a short skirt. Simply put, okay? From there, I also left another comment explaining that I do not care. If a man wants to wear a short skirt, that's what makes him happy and that's what he wants to do. Sure, you can go do that. But I'm not going to. Okay? Now, does that make me a toxic male? Some would say yes. I would say fucking no, because that's not what I want to do. Now, I didn't push how I feel about it onto anyone. I didn't say, no, a male shouldn't be wearing a short skirt, blah, blah, blah. I didn't say any of that. And I've got the comments. We'll go ahead and screenshot and put that at the bottom of this video so you can see that I was a stand-up gentleman. Now, this bitch, this young lady decided to comment back. And as I was reading this comment, I was like, at first, thought it was a joke. I say this because, honey, your spelling is god-awful. God-awful. You're, don't be an imbecile. You're being moronic. I don't know if you're, like, confused with the usage of muscle. We're not talking about the muscles from Brussels. We're not talking Jean-Claude Van Damme, okay? We're talking, do we need a spelling lesson right now? Because I'll help you. All right? This girl put Mussel. For those of you that know, that's a seafood. That's a shell that you break open. So I'm a musclehead because I like to stay in shape. Now that's being toxic, apparently, staying in shape or being a musclehead. Fucking prick. Another thing, let's say, she was being real stereotypical, called me short. Okay, well, for one, we've never met. Like, but we've never met. I have three friends off the top of my head that I know for facts are taller than me. A lot of everybody else is about the same height. Google says that between 5'10 and 5'11 is the perfect height for male. I don't know why, but that's what Google says. And I'm right there at 5'11, 6 foot. Okay, so before you call me short, because I know that you're a little half squat, Oompa Loompa looking motherfucker yourself, just make sure you have the information. That way your insult actually insults. Okay? You know, because I think you missed the idea of drilling up on someone. Okay? Then the coup de grace of the entire comment she left, the most stereotypical of them all. Apparently, if a man talks good about his dick, you know, if I tell the truth about my dick, apparently that's literally me saying I have a small dick. So, gentlemen, from what I'm taking from this is you cannot speak about the size of your dick in any good way because that automatically means you're lying and you've got a small dick, which is very stereotypical, and I'm not on board with that. So, let's recap real quick. I am a toxic male for saying that I wouldn't wear a short skirt. However, someone can come through being a complete and total idiot, being real stereotypical, forcing trends on someone, saying that I'm toxic because I like to live the life that I live my way. Then you're going to say I have a small dick? I laughed at your expense for a straight 17 minutes. Okay, if that shit makes me toxic, okay, somebody cue up Britney Spears Toxic. Cause it tastes on your lips, I'm running away. I don't know the words. But you're toxic, I'm going under. I think that's the words. I don't know. But I decided that today, these videos are needed again. These videos are needed because I'm watching men, I'm watching women, I'm watching people just simply be disrespectful because they decided again to say no to what the world is presenting as a trend. Look, again, if you want to wear a short skirt and you're a man, cool, go for it, okay? Do whatever makes you happy. Do not come at anyone who does not get on board with that. Okay, that doesn't make them a toxic male. It doesn't make anyone toxic for not agreeing. If anything, you're fucking toxic for sitting here and throwing shade like you were. You're toxic for presenting that any idiot can get online and try to spell some shit. Like like the thought of you has really, really peeved me off. And I know some people would say, Brad, why are you letting her get to you? Why are you letting these things bother you? And it's not that it's bothering me. It's that the fact that she can come through and say these things, you know, and we're in a culture and a way of world that, you know, it's okay to talk to a fucking male that way. Now, if I went and attacked her like that, ooh, I bet you guys would be throwing my name out there. I bet you guys would be like, this is his profile. He's got to block and block. Oh, yeah, she did that shit too. I'm going to do my comment and then I'm going to delete you and block you so you can't respond because she knows that you are a fucking idiot and you're fucking wrong. Okay, so since the internet, Facebook, you know, Instagram or anything, likes to hold people accountable, you know, for their wrongdoings, I suppose, or being just a bitch. Considering, you know, I've been blocked, I'm going to leave her name in the comments. You know, for those of you that would like to hold her accountable for either one, being stupid and not being able to spell, or really forcing a trend on someone and then deeming them toxic if they say no. I mean, you guys can, because I thought that's what the internet liked to do, hold people accountable. We're like the world's police in a way, except we're not. You know, I don't have any desire to use my day up running after this chick, making sure she hears what I have to say, okay? But I'm using this as a good opportunity to say, y'all need to sit the fuck down, okay? That we need to really step back real quick and see where this train going 100 miles an hour is headed into. Okay? I can't say I don't want to wear a skirt without being a bad guy. What the fuck is that even? Why? Why? I don't speak for the world. I don't speak for, that guy or this guy. If that guy wants to wear a skirt, wear it. If this guy doesn't want to wear a skirt, he doesn't have to. And that's the end of that. Okay? Doesn't make him any less of a man, doesn't make him any more of a man, doesn't make him, any better, decent or less decent. It's a man making a decision for his own fucking life. So, while you're over here, hope, while you're over here passing judgment and being stereotypical and blah, 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 go pick up a fucking dictionary, bro. It's not wrong for you to want to live your life the way you want to live it. It's wrong for you to project how you believe life should be living for others without even, it's like one of those speechless things. I remember these videos used to be, let me pick you up, let me tell you something good. Let me give you that inspiration, right? And I remember meeting this girl in a hippie group. I'll bring her up, and she makes some cool beanies. She does some knitting and shit. But I would never support your business, boo-boo. Because if this is how you're going to do, if you're going to fucking throw, oh, you've got that small dick energy. Why? Because I made a fucking decision to not wear a goddamn skirt? Sorry, Mom. No. If anything, my energy is just as big for just letting you know this is what I would do. With respect to those that would, If anything, you got that fucking stank ditch pussy energy with that shit. You get the fuck up out in my life. Now I'm gonna get out of here. I've got a great day ahead of myself. Again, if you don't like what I'm saying, fucking turn the video off. Go this way. If you hear me, cool. If you don't, you don't. Leave a comment. Leave a like. Share with your friends. It is not okay to force your trend or any trend on anyone. Men, you are not toxic if you do not go with what the world is presenting. It does not make you toxic. Now, be able to talk to each other, be able to be, outside of whatever they're saying, it's toxic masculinity, okay? But it does not make you a toxic male if you decide you don't want to dress like a chick, okay? Just saying. And even if you do, why don't we just wear kilts? But, that's just me. Again, I'm not forcing that on anyone. That's just me. By all means, I wouldn't mind seeing some pictures of some men in short skirts. Cool. If some people can rock them, by all means, go for it. But don't you ever, and this is a fucking promise, don't you ever come on me with any of that shit. Especially if your ass can't spell, you better fucking you ain't on my level, honey. You are not on my level. You need to go back to the lab, go back to the drawing boards, try again. Okay? Now for everybody else, I love you so much. I hope you have a great day. Okay? Later.